Hey, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Ashley, child development specialist, mom of two, and today apparently your neighborhood gossip in the best way possible. Because today's episode was born out of a conversation I had with my neighbor. And honestly, I haven't stopped thinking about it since. So grab your coffee or your cold coffee that you reheated twice and forgot about it again, and let's get into it. Okay, so my neighbor just had a baby, a brand new, fresh from the oven newborn. And I have been watching her, not in a creepy way, calm down, but in a way that another mom can truly appreciate. Because she's out there in her backyard with this tiny little baby, and she looks so peaceful. Like genuinely actually peaceful. Not performing calm for the Instagram photo, actually at ease, present, unhurried. And every time I see her out there, I tell her and say, "You look so natural at this, like you were made for this." And I really mean it, because from the outside looking in, she just has this beautiful ease about her. So one day we actually got to talking, and I told her the truth, because that's kind of what I do. I told her I was a mess, like I love my kids with my whole heart, but anxious, and yes, tense, absolutely. Second guessing every single thing I did, constantly. And I have a degree in early education. I spent years studying child development, and I still walk around with my shoulders up in my ears wondering if I'm doing this all wrong. So I asked her, because I genuinely wanted to know, "How are you this calm?" And she laughed. She goes, "Oh, I am an anxious person." And I was like, "What? Wait." She said something that I keep coming back to. She said she's trying to keep it very simple and just listen to herself and to her baby. That's it. That's the whole strategy. Simple and listen. I felt that deeply, because somewhere between the parenting books and the expert advice and the well-meaning family members and the strangers on the internet, we stop listening to ourselves. And we stopped listening to our babies. And she hadn't let that happen yet. And I think that's worth celebrating. So here's where the conversation took a turn, because we started talking about why it's so hard to stay in that simple, intuitive space. And the answer, everyone has an opinion. Not sometimes, not occasionally, everyone, always. And here's the thing. And my neighbor said this, and I thought it was so generous and honestly kind of wise. She's not even sure if it's coming from a bad place. She doesn't think people are out there trying to be malicious. They're not twirling their villain mustaches going, how can I undermine this new mother today? But it doesn't really matter if the intent is good, does it? Because the impact is the same. You're standing there holding your baby in the moment, and someone walks by and suddenly you're being audited. Let me give you some examples, because you will recognize these, every single one of you. The baby's barefoot. "Oh, no. Where are her shoes? She needs shoes." Meanwhile, your baby is 3 months old and has literally never walked anywhere in her entire life. But yes, the shoeless feet are the crisis here. The baby doesn't have a hat on. Oh, freeze. He needs a hat. It's 74 degrees, but okay, thank you. You're breastfeeding. Have you thought about formula? It's really come a long way. You're using formula. Eyes. Just eyes. You're wearing your baby. Oh, I hope that's not hurting her hips. You put the baby down. She needs to be held more. They're only little ones. I could go on. I truly could. But I think you get it. And here's what kills me as a child development specialist. Most of these things are fine. Babies have been navigating life barefoot and hatless for the entirety of human history. Like, hello, we came from ancient times. Your baby is okay. You are okay. But every little comment, just so you know, every raised eyebrow, it chips away at something. It chips away at your confidence, at your instinct, at that quiet knowing that actually you might just be the best person for this job. Because you are, by the way. You are the best person for this job. My neighbor said something else that stuck with me. She said she's just trying to keep it simple. And I want to offer you that today. Whatever season of motherhood you're in, newborn, toddler, tween, teenager, the noise never really stops. The opinions never expire. People will have thoughts about your kids until your kids are old enough to have kids of their own. So the question isn't how do you make the naysayers stop? The question is, how do you protect your peace anyway? And here's what I've come to believe, both as a mom and as someone who has spent a career studying how kids grow and thrive. Protecting your peace is protecting your child. When you are calm, they feel it. When you trust yourself, they feel that too. Your nervous system is in the conversation with their nervous system all day, every day. And that peace you're fighting to hold on to, it's not selfish. It's not indulgent. It's parenting. So the next time someone has a comment about your barefoot baby, your hatless newborn, your formula, your breastfeeding, your screen time, your sleep schedule, you are allowed to smile, nod, and let it go. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to take it in. You can just let it pass and go back to listening to yourself and to your baby. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode. If this one hit home for you, share it with a mom who needs it, because somewhere out there is a new mama sitting in her backyard wondering if she's doing it all wrong, and she needs to hear that she's not. I'm Ashley, your child development specialist bestie, and I'll see you next week. And next week is a juicy one, so tune in. Take care of yourself out there and tell the naysayers I said hello.